not so young. She's 20, what, 55, 29? That's old in 2006. But yeah, she's famous, kind of, and she's basically an industry passer. That's the quickest way to understand who she is. She's 29. She's 30 this year. Ooh, that is difficult. Reality TV star, model, internet personality, quite good looking. She's Gemission, Tumblr account. That's where she came from. She came from Tumblr, which makes sense. And wow, will.i.am? She's a musician. I did not know that. But will.i.am means that she's really, really old. At 29, she has lived 3 lifetimes, honestly. Because will.i.am is, that's the Wayback Machine. Okay, India Love has been linked to many men. Many men throughout the time in the limelight. She has been linked to Justin Combs, that's P. Diddy's son, The Game, Lil Yachty, Rich the Kid, Rick Ross. Oh, that's terrible. Brandon Wimberly, Sheck West, I don't know who that is. And many more. One thing people get wrong is I've dated all these men. That's probably the number one thing people are wrong about me. But just, I might take a photo with the guy doesn't mean I'm dating, fuck him, and all that shit. That just means I'm getting to know the person. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking. Right. Okay, so that's who she is, kind of. So she kind of got into streaming, and this is her collab with Neon. Fans are concerned for Neon after India Love coerced him into buying a $4,000 Hellstar jacket for her. She found her next victim. Okay, victim would call Neon a victim because while he does have the money, he's not likely going to get kicks that he would normally get from this sort of person. That he wouldn't get the chicks that he would give this guy. Right. So let's see the context. It's just 35 seconds. Let's see. So $4,000 is a lot of money. $4,000 for a jacket when you don't hit. Tough. It's difficult to rationalize.
I feel like it's a little too big. I can take it in my tailor. He can make it your perfect size.
That's for you.
Shut up.
That's for you.
What is yours? You have to wear it for Miami.
No, it's for you. You picked it out. You liked it.
Oh my God, he's being so nice.
Okay, so
shut the fuck up.
Oh, tap on the shoulder. Oh, so nice.
The hell starts to you wearing that.
The smile is real and genuine. It doesn't have any ill intent. You don't see any ill intent. A real genuine smile. But $4,000, come on, it's a lot of money for someone who you're merely collabing with.
Hell start top and bottom. They are for.
Yeah, come on. To buy a $4,000, if he had bought a $4,000 bag for Iggy's video, for example, it would make sense. One, she actually likes him more than India would. And two, there's actually a business relationship there. So it makes sense for the stream. But this is just some girl who's latching on for clout.
Yep.
Okay, I like that, Neon.
26 for
it's all good. Perfect. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Neon. That was so nice.
That's the bro hug. Church buddy. Oh, let's go to church tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, Neon. That was so nice.
We just met like 2 hours ago. Okay.
I got you, of course. You're an amazing soul.
Thank you. You're
Oh, nigga. Amazing school girl.
too.
Oh, I used the line. All right, thank you so much.
Oh, that's terrible. There's nothing much more to say. I mean, this is her, right? Is that who she is? Is that her? Yeah. Oh no, that's Drea Michelle. Oh, why is this here? This young lady has lived 1,000 lives. Oof. 30 this year. So let's see what she's saying here. She's saying
I was a very hard.
outrageous. India Love said God told her to do OnlyFans and even showed her the promiscuous path to fame she took. Despite everyone around her telling her not to, India Love may be the first person in history to blame God for her own. She's not. She's not the first and she'll not be the last. Whenever a woman starts a point or makes a point or finishes a point or just in any fashion brings up God, that is your first clue that she's of the devil. Just not what she's saying. She is deceiving you. Yeah, I mean, she's not the first person. Who's the other one? The most popular one, Sophie Rain, has done it. She uses her Christianity and her alleged virginity and her alleged age. But yeah, we're clear. The Bible is clear on what women should do when it comes to God and the church and stuff. The Bible is quite clear. Let me show you guys something. Let's see. 14, 34. It always says, let the women keep silent. That's it. That's all. We don't need the rest of it. Keep silent. That's it. Don't talk about God. A woman is not qualified to talk about God. You can't bring God to be. A woman finds God through a man. A woman cannot bring a man to God. So, but let's listen to her.
Like, I was a very hard-headed young lady. I definitely was not listening to a lot of people. Like, I
was not listening to a lot of people. Tattoos on the face, tattoos on the hand.
To my own drum. I did what I wanted to do, and that's just that.
And I don't understand this hairs that they do in front. It's very new. I don't think it's up to 15 years, but I don't like it.
And I don't regret it, but if I would have listened,
I don't regret it. Being an industry pass around and all of a sudden want to be a wife and mother, you don't have the mental or emotional capacity to make that switch, being a wife and a mother, because you've been hanging around rappers your whole life. The only way you can deal with men now is to manipulate them, because that's what you've been doing since the age of 9 or 10. You just said you don't take instructions. You grew up not listening to anybody. You might take beats for your own drum. So how are you going to be a wife and mother? A wife and mother is someone who's going to take instruction from a man, usually. So, right from birth, you're not that type of person. You're not that person. You deal with rappers and all type of people who hop from bed, pillar to post, athlete to streamer, to artists. It's just not possible.
A lot more, life definitely would have been a little different for me, but that's not what God wanted me to do. So I'm okay with that. Niche! I like you, Niche!
Funny. Okay, so she does talk about earning a lot of money on OF. Let's listen to that and then we'll be done with the law forever. I think she's kind of done. And I'm hesitating to do this follow-up because she's a woman. What does she have to say? So let's listen. So what's the headline? The headline: India Laws reveals that she made $2 million on OF, but quit after her mom called her crying that her brother got bullied at school after children showed him her pictures. Very, very interesting. I have not seen the leaks. Let's see if I can find the leaks. I will not show them, but let's see if they can be found. I have seen them. It is not funny. Holy hell. I'll put up a screenshot. But it's not funny. Oh, that's not good. But damn. Okay. Understand the problem. And I understand why she made $2 million on OnlyFans. Eesh. That's a difficult one. Okay, so she doesn't really do too much. She just wears like really outrageous outfits. Does like really clapping. But it's tattooed. So her right butt cheek has the LA tattoo. Like the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'll just do a little bit of screenshot compilation to give a little bit of context to what is happening. I hope YouTube will not nuke this video, but it is important to understand that this is someone who is attempting to make a life change. Whoa, her nipples are pierced. Yeah. Put it like that, you would buy her a $4,000 jacket. You would. Holy shit. No. I have to get off this page quick. She's fantastic looking. Holy hell. Yeah, it's good. Her nipples are pierced, so that's interesting. So this ended up being an OF review. Let's see what she's saying about making $2 million. So if she made $2 million, I agree. And honestly, if she had stayed with it, she would have made a lot more $2 million. But she said she quit. Let's hear why.
You made $2 million from OnlyFans.
Love it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm not happy when the creator is confronted with how much they made or how much they're making. Like I saw a clip recently with Steve, and Logan, through Mike, is asking, how do you make your money? I mean, it's so stupid. It's like, you, Logan, how do you make your fucking money? You, Mike, how do you make your fucking money? You bought a $4 million house in LA with the taxes and all those things. How do you make your money? It's so rude and familiar to ask somebody why they're rich. It's like, what? Did you ask Mark Cuban how he made his money? Like, no, we're all creators, we all do our different things, and you should know that Steve is someone who has different deals, gambling deals and all this kind of thing. But I come on your podcast and you tell me, oh, you made $2 million and all. That's a stupid way to start a conversation.
You made $2 million from OnlyFans.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm surprised that you took it like that. Don't bring that up.
That was something that I was intrigued by.
Okay.
And once I'm intrigued by something, I'm not gonna stop thinking about.
Not intrigued by it. She prepared herself for it. Like, if you look at her body, her tattoos, it's something that she curated for herself, because her body would have probably cost the BBL, the lips, and the boob job. I'll say she would have spent around $70,000, maybe $80,000 on her body. You can only find promotion, production. You'd have invested about maybe an additional $200,000 on top of that. So $300K, set up an OnlyFans and all those kind of things, promoting yourself. Make $2 million of that. It's quite good.
I'm not gonna leave it alone. I posted very racy, raunchy pictures on my Instagram before, like in my 20s and like early teens and shit. Like I was just popping.
In my 20s and early teen. Did you hear that? Early teen. Do we take her at her word, or do we just leave it and assume that she doesn't mean 13 and 14 by early teen? Maybe we're assuming that she means 18 and 19, but she just said early teen. Racy photos on Instagram from early teen. These early teen women, I have to call her that because those are her words, are going to meet rappers. They're going to meet basketball players. Who was it? She signed with Jake Paul for W. It's not so easy. Who was it? What's this girl's name? Oh my god. What is her name? Let's see. What is her name? I can't forget her name. Not Livy Dunn. Ruby Rose. God damn it. Ruby Rose was talking about fucking she says, if it's an NFL player, you lie about your age. You have to tell them you're not 14, something like that. It was crazy. Let's just find the story. Ruby Rose 14. Okay, yeah. So here we go. 16 years old doing this. So it's whatever. And here we go. Look, deleted tweet. Let's look at it. Sometimes you have to lie about your age when it comes to NFL players. In 2014, how old was she? Or how old is she? Ruby Rose is 1986. So, not this Ruby Rose. 2014. She was born 1997. Let's do the math on stream, right? Just watch it. She said, this is Ruby Rose. Sometimes you have to lie about your age when it comes to NFL players. 2nd July. I'm going to bring out the calculator. So, 2014, she said this, right? And she was born 1997. Let's check. Minus. I know the answer, but let's look at it together. 17.
You know what I'm saying? But then as time went by, I also was like exposed and exploited by somebody. And
exposed and exploited by somebody. How is that possible? How does a girl like you, who has parents, whose parents tell you don't go and do these terrible things, and then you say, I was exposed and exploited by somebody? No, you were exposed because you never listened. You did not sit down in the house when your parents said you should sit down in the house, and then you went outside and put yourself in the position to be exposed and exploited. So you cannot shift responsibility away from yourself. You put yourself in those conditions.
My news was already out there on the internet. So my
news were out there on the internet, so she has news. Do we do another check? All right, let's just continue. We can't afford to go back. Let's go.
Mindset with starting my OnlyFans at the time, and this was very mature of me. It was like, shit, they already seen it already, so shit, why not? Why not give them like, okay, now I don't post bikini pictures and I don't post pictures like that on my Instagram. Go to my OnlyFans, and then my OnlyFans, I've never opened I've never had no crazy ass shit. It was very much pictures, and you see my couple times, you see my ass a couple times, but it was very much like I regulated it the way I wanted to because I know people go crazy.
Actually not that bad. It's good. It's not terrible, but it's impressive. There's some impressive stuff there.
With whatever you put out there on the internet.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was just so much good money. I'm like, this is boom, boom. I'm loving it. Bikini pictures, like, it wasn't even shit that was like, had to be like all that, whatever. And they was going up, paying for it, like tipping, all that shit. I was getting so much money monthly. I was like, really just so happy. Was on a high. And then one day my mom calls me crying. And she's like, my little brother got into a fight at school. And don't tell him I told you. But like, guys are, like, the kids are teasing him about like having your OnlyFans pictures and shit.
Oh, wow.
So, this is very, very important. This is so important. Camila Araujo was confronted by an 11-year-old boy when she was on stream with somebody else. And Camila is someone who has an OnlyFans. She got her fame from Mr. Beast's video of, what's it called? The Squid Game video. And that year, she joined OnlyFans and she probably made a lot of money. And an 11-year-old boy said that he knows her from OnlyFans. Right? The boy would have been, he couldn't have been more than 14. Her younger brother, this woman's younger brother, would probably be around the same age at the time this phone call was made. Meaning that he would have been in 8th, 9th grade at best. What does this mean? What this means is that these women are making pornographic, racy content that is consumed by children. That is, you're exposing yourself, putting yourself in a sexual fashion to children. So the question is, what do you call such a person? If you're a man who is exposing himself to your teenage daughter or to your teenage son, is exposing his genitalia, what would you call such a man? You call him a pervert, you call the police, you get him arrested, you know, rightly, correctly. But if it's a woman, you put her on a podcast and pay her $2 million. Welcome to the world of double standard. OnlyFans girls understand and expect and are aware that children also consume the content. They may not pay for it, the children, they may not have the money for it, but they may steal their parents' credit cards. Most of the subscribers are married men, fine, but children know about OnlyFans. They have access to it. They know what it is. And they recognize this girl from OnlyFans. It's terrible.
Oh my gosh.
That broke me. I don't even want to cry. Aww. That broke me because like that's my baby. Like I raised him, and like the last thing I want.
You would have been far younger. Far.
Him to feel like it's like embarrassed of me, ashamed of what I'm doing. That really, like, that's to the core of me. I can't have that.
Yeah.
So when that was my pivotal moment of like, okay, let's go. Me.
Yeah.
I make so much money on here. I just need a pivotal moment of like, okay, let's go to God. If I know you hear me.
Oh, not God again. Not God again. Do not do that to you. Don't even talk about God right now.
Ashamed of what I'm doing. That really, like, that's to the core of me. I can't have that.
Yeah.
So when that was my pivotal moment of like, okay, let's go to God. If I know you hear me.
Yeah.
I make so much money on here. I just need another way, Lord. Just give me another way to make the money I'm making on this platform. I don't want to do this.
The girl on the left is extremely rude, probably jealous as well. She has never seen $2 million. Why are you on your phone doing a podcast? Like, why is this woman looking at her phone doing a podcast? It's so unprofessional, but I don't expect that much from Black people. I actually don't. We'll talk about that in the future video.
No more. I feel like, they sending it to my mom.
She's looking at her phone again. What are you doing? And this one doesn't even have the professionalism or the wherewithal or the sense, the 6th, 7th sense to look at this. It's a very terrible look to have a woman on your podcast pouring her heart out, telling you about a deeply personal story, and you're looking at your phone. What are you looking at?
Giving pictures to my mama. Like, people was going out of their way to like over-exploit me, And I
exploit you. You put the pictures out yourself. You took the pictures and posted them yourself. What the fuck?
I should expect that because I'm putting it out there. People are buying the content, but you could do whatever.
Oh really? You put them out? Forgot.
With it after that, so it's like, but I didn't think it would hit me, but God allowed it to happen.
Oh Jesus, not God again! Come
on purpose. I got down, said a prayer. I'm like, please allow something else like that could take the place of how much money I was making on there, and I could do that. Not even like 5, 6, 7 months later, I'm on Twitch.
Man,
that's a natural progression. Twitch is a well-known funnel for OnlyFans. Whether to Twitch from Twitch, come on.
Making good money too, making the same kind of money.
I make good money.
Yeah, because you brought your audience. I mean, that's it for India Love. There's nothing else to say about her. I think we're kind of story with her saga. So
You made $2 million.
What do you think of her? And what do you think of women always talking about God? It's like, stop it. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, I'll see you in the next one. Out.
Do I invoke the ancient pact of Viking? Once more, the wicked stand before us, threatening the sacred communion between your realm and mine.
We have been here before. We watch your petty world slumbering. You cannot defy the core of our steel. You can only surrender.
I saw a long ship made of the claws of dead men. The raids drove everyone to the shore. My daughter too. No man who meets the hunt returns to this world.
I returned.